Bobby to Rescue Battalion. Do you have a line there already?
You can say This happened right down the block from where you live. What's going through your mind seeing this?
It's very sad, definitely. Like, I used to go to this pharmacy right here, and it's very sad to see it go down like this. I just hope that that everyone inside here is like safe and okay. But it's very sad, yeah.
Describe the scene when you first arrived.
It was the top was like up in flames, and there was like a lot of smoke coming towards me, so I was just trying to like cover my face the best I can. And yeah, that's all I saw.
Was it scary seeing fire like that down the block?
Yeah, it was very scary.
And describe the scene. Was it chaotic, calm? How would you describe it?
It wasn't very chaotic, it was like very calm. It was very calm.
And just what was it like to see a building in your neighborhood, you know, burn and people obviously displaced?
It's very sad and disappointing, kind of.
Disappointing, like?
Because I've been here for like a long time in this neighborhood, and it's very sad to see a building burn down this way. My first time ever seeing a building burn down in the neighborhood.
And when you came out, you saw that fire. Was it spreading fast, or was the building fully engulfed already?
It was just the top part, not like the whole building, but just the top part. Like not too big of flames, but it was like just like little parts of the building like burning a little bit.
It spread pretty fast around the whole building?
Yeah.
Thank you. What is your name?
Adriana Thomas.
ADRIANNATHOMAS?
Yes.
From my apartment, I just saw some like ambulances, and I thought I could have been like a neighbor or something. So I came down, and then approached the scene. I just saw like a few flames. They were breaking things down. I don't know why. I don't know what the cause of the fire is. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Never seen anything like this. It's crazy. I go to like chemist a lot, so it's crazy. Like it's being crushed right now. Yeah, it's wild. I've never seen anything like this.
Could you expand a little more on like what you first felt when you came on scene?
I was surprised. All these people, all these cars, everyone was just like watching, and like they seem to be like the fire was still there. I don't know why they didn't just use water and take it down. They're like trying to like break the structure down. I don't understand the purpose of it, but I respect the firefighters for doing their job.
When you came on scene, did you see any flames or a lot of smoke?
I saw a lot of smoke. 2 flames, one on the top and then one on the floor right under. Yeah, crazy.
You want to spell out your name?
I'm Sally.
Spell it, please.
S-E-L-Y.
Well, I live a couple of blocks away from here, and my wife kind of like let me know that we saw it on like the Citizen app because we could smell smoke. And we walked over here, we were across the street, and it was like a huge, like the whole building, the whole like apartment building there was engulfed in flames. Like the top floor, completely like flames coming out of every window. It was probably it was the biggest fire I've ever seen. So it was gigantic.
About how high would you say the flames shoot?
I would say they were going like over the top of the building, like about a couple inches over the top. But it was mostly like the entire top floor of the building was like you couldn't even see it. It was complete fire coming out of every window.
And you never saw anything like this before?
No, I've never seen anything like that.
What was your reaction when you came across it?
I was just shook, honestly. It was like I couldn't believe what was happening. We go to the pharmacy underneath that all the time, and the restaurant. There's a couple restaurants on that strip that we go to, and you know, just being sad, hoping everybody was okay. It seems like everything was fine, but just hope everybody was okay. And God bless the firefighters, man. They're heroes.
Yeah, you didn't see anybody extricated from the building?
I did not. We saw a lot of firefighters go in. We saw them use the hoses. We saw them like ripping the like wall part of the building, the outside out. I guess to just get good angles on shooting the water in. But no, we didn't see them pull anybody out. I don't know if that building was actually had people living in it or not. It might have been my first sailors. I could be wrong about that, but we didn't see them pull it.
You want to provide your name?
What's that?
You want to provide your name?
Sure. My name is Charles.
Can you spell it, please?
C-H-A-R-L-E-S.
When we arrived here, the building was, the entire top floor was fully engulfed in flames. Same amount of fire trucks, but more started pulling up as the fire seemed to be spreading. And we're thankful that it doesn't seem to be anybody got injured, any firefighters or anybody in the building. Yeah, so I feel terrible for everybody that it is affecting on the Graham Avenue side. My sister lives one building to the right. Thankfully, it appears that the fire didn't spread to any of that part of the building. But unfortunately, the buildings on Graham Avenue side are pretty damaged.
Is there anything else you want to add to this?
I just want to thank the firefighters for doing a tremendous job. The weather is terrible, but these guys, you really got to hand it to them. They really are the heroes today.
You want to provide your name?
Yeah, it's Yvonne, last name Malone.
Can you spell it, please?
Yeah, sure, it's Yvonne, Y-V-O-N-N-E, last name Malone, M-I-L-O-N-E.
Operations.
Just tell us what you responded to, what you encountered.
At 10:30 this evening, the fire department received a call from 335 Graham Avenue. Our units responded here in a little bit over 3 minutes. On arrival, we had heavy fire on the top floor of this 3-story building. The fire also extended into the cockloft. The cockloft space is a space above the top floor ceiling and below the roof line. The fire also extended to 2 other buildings, which we identify as exposure 2 and 2A. The 2 buildings to the left. These are also 3-story buildings, and we identify them also as row frame buildings. They're made entirely of wood, and the fire traveled heavily in that common cockloft involving all 3 buildings and directly through the walls. Our engine company stretched multiple hand lines, did a tremendous job preventing further extension and further damage to the adjoining structures. There are 2 minor injuries at this time, one to one of the occupants of the building and one to a firefighter. There are approximately 10 families that will be displaced. They're being handled by the American Red Cross, and we're working with our other agency partners as well at this time. We're going to be here probably through the night, opening up for hotspots and checking for extension. And it's going to be a long operation. We leave what we call a watch line at this fire.
We went to a 4th alarm pretty quickly.
Yes, it went to a 4th alarm. At a 4th alarm, we use about 200 firefighters and EMS personnel with over 50 pieces of fire apparatus here. Very extensive operation. Again, our units worked with what we call an aggressive interior fire attack inside these buildings, and that's how we prevented further extension and damage to the other apartments in these buildings.
Any operational issues with the weather and all?
Right now the weather is above freezing, so we are very lucky there were no frozen hydrants at this fire. And right now, you can see we don't need sanitation. There's nothing freezing up on us, so we're very fortunate.
Any idea of cause at this point?
We have the fire marshals investigating this fire.
Everybody okay?
Any e-bike involvement obvious or not at all?
Fire marshals will investigate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.